Okay. Hello! And welcome to me streaming the second day in a row. This time featuring FT10 Exhibitions. And also the third time I am in some capacity on stream. First I played, then I commentated, and now I'm running. We got two fucking... Oh god, my brain is all jumbled. We got two FT10 Exhibitions tonight, between some powerful warriors. We got Ryder versus Whisk up first. Battle of half-moon horrors. H. Saki, H. Aoko. A pair of fuzzy Führers doing things that this region had never seen on their respective characters before. I mean, they could have done most things, and they wouldn't have been seen on their respective characters before, because H. Aoko and H. Sei weren't really on the map before these two came along. But now they are. And we are entering as we motherfucking speak. Okay. We got Whisk and Ryder. Ryder and Whisk. And before I say start, let's see if there's anywhere else I need to shill this exhibition. Posted it here, posted it there. Right, I gotta post this in Redcore too. How can I forget? And I believe I'm everywhere I'm supposed to be now. Yes. Okay. That in mind, let's get a prediction up. Get your coins out. Place your bets. Get out there and vote. And we can start. Got 10 channel points on one side. That's not enough. Let's get some more in there. 570. Come on, let's try breaking quad digits. Okay. Park stage. 5 seeing? Nope. Just like try and snipe me out of the sky. H-Sei's pillars are a little weaker for neutral, but still finding some use in them for their ability to harass certain setup and stationary zoning. And nope. H-Moon against H-Saki is pretty ass, obviously. Okay, we're not doing much of an actual mix-up, but the jail does end up breaking Ryder eventually. Ryder is nearing max, though, and is going to hit it. Are we going to command grab? Nope. Ryder's like, I'm in max, I got nothing to fear. Bit of a drop. And unlike Whisk's drops, Whisk is actually gonna tech out of them. Plus, and H-Moon here is also a little exploitable. You can't, consistently bunker out of B mirror. Due to that needing 100 meter for it. And in general, both these characters are the most pressure-oriented moons. Dead. Can't burst that either. Iron Max right at the gate. Immediately set to set up an orb. I don't actually think that orb made that arc drive safe. Whisk could have still jumped behind him. And punished. And honestly, even if you want to be safe with your punch, you can just throw him. Nice use of Say's low profile dash. Ryder trying out some different options against 2-2B, and so far none of them have been working. As I was saying before, H-Moon, not good in defending against H-Saki pressure. Lack of EX guard is horrible. She gets to stick to you like glue, Gorilla Glue. Whisk with game 1. And lack of EX shield against 2-2B is also really bad. Aoko also just doesn't have any particularly fast specials. I'm pretty sure you can block all specials she cancels into, and her fast ones are very unsafe as well. Like, first hitbox of 6238 might be fast enough if you cancel it immediately. I forget what the exact speed requirement is for properly punching 2-2B out of shield. I know frame 5 normals can do it, but I forget if anything else can. I guess the, like, one upside of H-Moon defense against another H-Moon is that they can't OS your bunker. Oh right, I have to tweet, too. That's the one final piece of shilling I'm missing. I looked away and we've gone... I looked away when Whisk was taking Ryder to the other corner, and I looked back when they were bringing him back to the original corner. Okay, Whisk is on FT2 point. This is bracket. Whisk could be on the verge of victory. We got a nice quadrant of balls there. Have to make a political compass out of. Just shields out. Does not want to deal with this character's offense. Fuck it. Just like, I figure you're gonna establish your offense with the 2A. Locks the triple overhead air dash variant. And Say's dash is very fast. She's fairly effective compared... That was a pretty whack air throw. We're alive though. As I was saying, Say dash does make Rain kind of scary. She's very quick to get into that blind spot. Shaggers with very late 6A. A. Oh no! What are you gonna do? Whisk up another game. Ryder contemplating. FT10, yes. You got plenty of time to think and adapt. Body block, giving us a nice counter hit. Might have kept the combo basic just to avoid that other orb from denying something swaggy. Plus, got no bunker either. We respect the orb set. I wonder if Say 2B advances her enough to avoid a trade there, and could have easily punished that landing recovery, but moving a little too preemptively. Let's respect that. Oh god. Whisk is trying to fish a little too hard for these air throws. Seems to be trying to go where Ryder has the potential to be, but isn't actually visually confirming him being in that space before pressing 6E. Or maybe 4E, or maybe Whisk is an AD thrower. I don't know. Mystic Eyes, a Babare Perception. This ball's looking kind of gay. Touching a lot. Just jailing him in. Okay, I believe frame 6 can work. If the first hitbox of Wheel Kick is in range, it can punish 2-2B. Damn, y'all are making me regret having not put a bunker counter at the bottom of the screen. I should have done that. I did a timeout counter at one point for a different exhibition. It is kind of too late. Like, I won't have the count proper. I should run an exhibition between Amla and Whisk and just have the bunker counter from the start. Good air tick throw. Yeah, I think that's gonna be like on my list of future exhibitions. Amla versus Whisk. And I just have a bunker counter at the bottom. Maybe I'll drink for every bunker. Okay, that's 1. Plus some other amount. I haven't done a drinking game on stream in a while. For those who weren't here during, like, 2020... Why did you air throw out of that air dash? All you did was give yourself more landing recovery. But as I was saying, for those, at this point most of you, that weren't here in 2020, I was a little toxic in the first 3A I ran, where I made a drinking game out of every dropped air combo. I got fucked up by the end of that tournament. I think I missed another bunker. I think we're 2 now. But yeah, I made a drinking game out of dropped combos at the first 3A. And I vomited a lot shortly after the stream ended. I was like I was not even paying attention to the game by like the grands and the final boss match either. I was like just going on a tangent about the fucking Mega Man Zero games and how I was a big fan of Falling Down, the 0-4 final boss theme. And we were just zooming in, denying that orb, literally immediately inside Ryder before the orb can even register being on the screen. Anyway, looks like Ryder's on the verge of equalizing the score, and... okay. I was about to say, would have immediately done it if that 2A was confirmed, but we just delayed the inevitable, it would seem, ever so slightly. Again, harassing a bit of the setup. There seems to be in between hard dash in and those far pillar sets as their main way of harassing the orb setup attempts. Oh no, we fuck up the command grab. Got a 2 and 4 instead of a 6-2-4. Goes for low this time. And we got the orb pop alongside for a bit more damage. It's the knockdown. No more bunker. Oh, fits the 2C and gets a little bit more damage into another knockdown. But now we're just stringing Ryder to the other side of the screen, but then we back off. Doesn't matter. Ryder is still in the corner. And we're seeing Whisk slightly space those 2-2-Bs now. But they apparently got tired of that safe pressure. They wanted that hit. And it was their undoing. Ryder currently on the verge of reverse 3-0ing. If this was an FT3. Sure, neither of these characters are in the Bible. I'm pretty sure mine is, though. Yours might be too. I think we're at like 4 or 5 bunkers now. Not counting the ones from before the bunker count thing was mentioned. Jump out, but if only you had normal Akia jump C. That jump forward back hitbox would have hit. Unfortunately, Seifuku's ass is tiny. As represented by her shorter skirt. True, Nero was the Ark. I think it was Ark with a C. Ark with a K, I believe, was the space colony in Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, Sonic Adventure 2. Standing up too soon. I like that other corner more. Let's go there. And that does advance the snap. That is one of the niches Alco623C has over other metered reversals. Most of those generally not being very good and being situational. Hers is too, but advancing so much does allow her to get out of certain setups. Get as much meter we can. It's hit by the delay air dash jump C. You can afford to not have to stress about an empty low against this character. She doesn't have a low 2A. Oh, Noah's Ark was with a K. Okay. Blocks the fuzzy. That's bunker like 7 or so, I think. Oh no, you crouched! Meter 2. Oh no. Over it hits. Are we gonna go into a meter break? Nope, I guess just wanted the insurance in case of a mash out. Understandable. Ryder with 4 now. 1 away from halfway. I am sorry about the ads. I should probably actually look into like how to make ads less of a nuisance on my channel if I can do that. Could have actually thrown Ryder back with that chase on the air tech being that close. Understandable burst. You had the orb to protect you a little. DK wheel kick, toss him. Get as much meter as possible, nearly at 100 thanks to that. Throw, yep. Dead. Doesn't get a chance to manage meter before the end though. Putting Ryder on a complete meter deficit. That's not on that much either, however. I'm seeing a lot of patience against these throws though. It's just like, I do not want to get hit for a real combo. And block crouches preemptively again. And bunker gets tossed too. It's okay, we got a real bunker to make up for it. standing. Okay. We finally get our hit. No Abari this time. We drop. Unfortunate. Got Max. What are you gonna do with it? We jump out. Could have air dashed forward in response to the Super Flash to get a jump in. This, I think it's a small life lead. Tries shielding out to take it back to no avail. Ryder with the FT5. Hello, it's FT10. Whisk thought it was FT5. Apparently. No, it's FT10. It would be a very underwhelming, sad, pathetic micro penis of an exhibition if I was running FT5s. You still got a chance to peel it back. And it's perfectly doable. I've seen people mount comebacks from much more of a deficit. If I remember correctly, Snooki mounted his comeback from, like, being down 0-7, 0-8, 0-6, one of those numbers against Swamp, and then he was like, I'm gonna start cooking. We can begin once more. When Ryder gets hit, it's just because he's trying to get meter to bunker. Fire. And we just jump C into the orb. Might have wanted to clear it. I'll just hit Ryder. Million reasons to press a button there, and I guess we were just a little too late. We get fuzzied. Whisk has got to start fuzzying Ryder back. Show us the fuzzy. You've done it on stream before. Also, you're kind of getting out reward on the offensive front. Okay. And just goes for another command grab. Oh, the fuzzy doesn't work on Aoko. That is tragic. Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you for informing me. I don't actually know the intricacies of the Saki fuzzy that well. I just know that she can do it. Good to know. And this is kind of BG's then. One can fuzzy, but the other can't. I was hyping these guys both up as being, like, the fuzzy Führers. Facing off fuzzily. But apparently we've got a bit of a power imbalance regarding that. Ryder getting hit by these pillars left, but they're not really amounting to much, so he can honestly just kind of afford it, as long as he's not getting counter hit. Is still having the chef hat on in the kitchen. Good response to it being an air hit. Ryder is nearing max. I wonder if we're gonna command grab soon to deny a burst. And that is exactly what happens. Gets hit, maybe trying to bunker. No longer getting hit by delay air dash. Ring wide is forbidden. We float too long with that charge jump C though. We're good, however. Just run at him. I do not respect whatever frames you may be trying to steal from me. Just goes for an immediate bunker now, just wants out instantly. Oh no. Was that an AD throw? I think so. Well, we confirmed the earlier mystery. Also the previous stuff I said about air throw attempts. That's still plus. I might have thought that was 2-2A instead, which is -4, and allows for just an immediate tick throw if you don't recognize it. That's our tick throw. You are dead. Okay, Whisk is one game away from tying. That counter hits them last so long, my god. Seeing that 2C not connect pretty often against Whisk, and we just have the same interaction again. Whisk getting a little thrown for a loop by Saki dash momentum when trying to pop those orbs. And now we've got one of those higher orbs that you can pop with an A normal on this character. Gotta go for 6B. Unblockable, you gotta shield it! Or do that swanky double dodge we saw in Snaildom yesterday. Wait, no, was that Snaildom or was that LP? I forgot. I think that was LP. Yeah, because I was commentating it. Why would it happen at Snaildom? I wasn't commentating Snaildom yesterday. But most reliably, it's you do like a multi-shield. I do like triple shield in the bunker because I don't want to deal with having to shield every single hit. Oh, why would you air throw off of that? You had a clean jump and punish that you almost threw to the birds because of that. Okay, the Heldorb one works that time. That is a decent idea you can sometimes do against, like, projectile shields. If you anticipate the right button presses happening after it. This is death, though. Yeah, shield into insurance tool is like a fun thing you can do with certain characters. It's funny. Dashing it again. Fuck it. Just shield out of the block string. Or maybe that was a shield to reduce. In any case, find some success. Both are nearing max. Seal burst, while ensuring our own will be on deck for the next hit. Good command grab punish to deny the burst again. Respecting it. On a read, Whisk could command grab that, but I understand it being kind of difficult to do in the moment. Yeah, we saw it getting blown up by a hard mash earlier, but that did seem like a very fast one. And Whisk is trying to, like, wait against shield slightly to not get owned by, like, wheel kicks and stuff that aren't, like, hard punishing. And that was another very dangerous air throw that I'm getting increasingly shocked isn't getting punished. corner. Command grab success rate has been looking pretty good so far. Not that one. The moment I say it, it's denied. Good jump cancel. Ready for it with that orb to punish too. Ryder just took his 7th. If this was one of those old LP exhibitions from like 2019, Ryder would have just won. Get another command grab though. Oh shit, that gap wheel kick worked. And pushed Whisk so close to the other corner, my god. Stages in this game are microscopic. Takes the throw tech. Reaping some pretty hefty reward for it too. And just goes for the throw. Saw the high-low a few times. B2B and immediately goes for jump back. Just seeing Whisk's real face on defense over and over. Somehow just disappears beneath. I wish I got to deal with this at my locals. Instead I got, like, other game players that played this game, like, once a million years ago. And can still, like, do Arcs B&B or Sandori's on Sasuke somewhat reliably, but, like, nothing else. So I farmed them with H-Nania. And I could have gotten a chance to taste your local yesterday if Ryder didn't sleep through all of Saildom like a bitch. He's here today, though. Well rested, I'm assuming. Okay, the air throw does work this time. Whisk now has the chance to hold that one over me against all the ones I complained about. Oh, fuck yeah! I will gladly stream Boston Locals next weekend. I will stream any local that is given to me if I'm available. I'll stream Philly locals too, fuck yeah. Like, next weekend, Boston locals will have, like... Honestly, if I could stream other people's training modes and broadcast mode, I'd do that too. Why not? But yeah, Boston locals can have the privilege of being the first thing I commentate and stream without any wisdom teeth. I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed tomorrow. Well, my other two. I got my left ones removed in December. But yeah, this is the last thing I'm commentating. with wisdom teeth intact. After this, I am gonna be wisdom toothless. Enjoy it. The last time you'll ever hear my voice without wisdom teeth. Anyway, Whisk, seeming to be inspired by being one of the final wisdom tooth warriors, wants to make this special, is motivated, and barely not dying from whipping Airthrow out of ID again. Doesn't get throw tech baited this time. Gets to save some meter too off that bunker. Probably beneficial, more so than the knockdown, with how close we are to max. Never mind! Wait, we're still alive? Keeping more distance with these rains, though. Seems to have taken note from that dash under earlier in the set. That actually sounds like a pretty good 10v10 fight. I might run that. The Wisdom Teeth, Havers versus the Unwise. Can I stream 2 games at the same time using 50% opacity? That actually sounds like kind of a fun challenge to like commentate both at the same time. I might actually try doing that at some point. The fucking schizo-com stream. Did we finish our food? Yes. Try shielding out. Call something. Nope. H-Moon Kaka. And Ryder just consistently blocking Whisk's lack of a fuzzy. Also staying out of pillar range a bit more now, not going for those jump A preempts when Whisk isn't looking to be biting. Jump B from the highest of heavens. And we just have those Mystic Eyes. Plus, and just spending more, does not want to bank on that amount of plus frame from that distance. Gaslit with 2A. Maybe I'll just have an increasing amount of games running. I'll try to commentate all of them. I already have a bit of a thing of interrupting my own commentary with comments on what's happening mid-match when trying to analyze something. I can just see the natural progression of that. Oh no, we just get kicked in the head. Wonder if that was jump startup. Not jump startup, dash startup. And we are just out of range for our throw as well. You hate to see it. If only you did mid-pressure command grab instead, that would have reached. If I did the multi-game comms with Onemi, the multi-game comm challenge would instead just turn to, like, the multiple different off-topic things on commentary challenge. While occasionally interrupting that with, like, comments on multiple different games at once. That sounds awesome, though. I do need to get Onemi in on this. And we're just standing up. Wonder what that was meant to be. Maybe it was an attempt at 5D, but we got buffer cucked, or maybe it was a backdash attempt. I mean, this time that, even though there's a massive buffer for that. Happens to me too, though. Oh, we are respecting a lot in pressure now. Whisk's brain seems to have been softened up a little at this point. The pillars aren't working, the dashings aren't working. Riders just changed the orb placements and movements alongside them to a degree that Whisk is just really struggling to keep up with now. Never mind! We just start the potentially final round with like we do the first round. But then we tried doing the fuzzy mashable tick throw. I wonder if these have been fuzzy mashes from Ryder, or if he's just been like, yeah, I'm mashing after this one. But yeah, due to how wide the blocks and differences between 2-2A and 2-2B, even if you can't react to the start difference, I'm pretty sure there's just timing at which you can 2A after seeing the animation of either one, and either you're still in block stun, or you 2A. And you either take your turn back or they get owned. Whisk staying alive though. Run halfway or grave. Both at pretty substantial meter counts. We do get our frame trap. Manage our meter. Rider nearing max. I'd just mash, honestly. Oh no. That's exactly why I would have mashed. Whisk loves playing the command grab game in relation to meter count. And we see that burst seal command grab punish once again. Whisk's got a Hawk's Eye on their opponent's meter at all times. Turn audio for game up? Okay. Yeah, always feel free to tell me if there's any, like, audio inconsistencies. The game has issues when being streamed. Because for me, the game just is very blaringly loud even at the lowest settings. So I have to change it a lot when going to streamer mode. Anyway, is the audio better now? Like, properly good? Especially relative to my volume. I remember there was some, like, misery streams in 2021 or so where sometimes the game would be inaudible, sometimes my co-commentator would be inaudible, blah 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 blah. And now that Whisk can hear the game, they might be back in it. They're not playing the game UMAT mode anymore. Speaking of which, though, anyone that has the ability to do so in June, come to Canada and come to UMAD. A tiny bit louder. Okay, I'll damage my hearing a little bit more for you. Okay, is that good? Is that perfect? I can hear the game clearly while taking my headphones off. Anyway, Ryder's on exhibition point once again, but he's getting hit once again. Okay, ground text that one. Could have air teched, but it doesn't really matter. Ryder wanted those frames to get an orb out either way. Denying. Clear all the orbs. I mean, you got plenty of time to get a passport. If I remember correctly, passports in the US take like 6 weeks to get, which is still a lot compared to, like, first world countries. Like, I was getting my Austrian ID renewed a year or so ago. And for some reason I had my passport with me too, and showed that as identification instead of my ID, because I'm a fucking autist. And it was like, oh, do you want your passport to get renewed too? You can just do that while renewing your ID, which takes like a few minutes. And I was like, no, I had this renewed like less than 2 years ago. Anyway, it's looking a bit wover. It is. Ryder takes it, 10-5. I believe this makes like the third exhibition Ryder has won. Can anyone beat this guy? He should come to UMAD. And so should Whisk, and so should everyone watching and every other player in existence. You get to meet me. Unlike every other tournament in North America that doesn't have that privilege. And now we got Rump versus Foopy. Though before we get into that, any newer or less experienced players in the chat that want to face off other players that are a little newer and less experienced in learning the game and so on. The greatest beginner tournament of all time, the Triattle of the 3A, Beginner's Tourney number 15, is coming to your home on February 2nd, 2025, the week after Frosty Faustings. Link is in the Twitch chat. Register. And you too will have a chance to get added with the "You Are Banned" image. An extremely high honor that also gets you put on the cool people list for invitationals. Just give Swamp the W and run Fuckfest 16 instead. I think I'm a little late for Fuckfest 16. That was, I think, in like October of 2020. God, I've been running these for too fucking long. Holy fucking shit. Anyway, let's get a prediction up while we wait for our players. Prediction is up, get your coins out, place your bets, gamble, etc., etc. Yeah, Nico, you can probably still enter 3A. I haven't told you you're banned, so you're technically still allowed. Unless I just decide in the next 4 weeks that you're too fucked up. Which, who knows, might happen, we'll see. If you do get banned before, then you are still on the list because you entered a previous 3A. They are in. Wager your coins. This is going to be F. Alco C. Coma. God, that is loud. Apparently, Foopy Adunami asking about the Alco-specific nerd combos. Like, the day before this exhibition. Oh, who knows? But who knows? Maybe he just, like, all-nightered them successfully. Lower myself and lower the game audio. Then people are gonna, like, complain about audio balancing. I've gotten used to it being loud at this point. It was just like the blaring noise when you first enter CSS. Now I'm good. And give Foopy 64 score. It looked like his score was 64. I have 64 and owed someone before. I'm starting to trust you increasingly less with the audio suggestions, Dreamcast Goddess. Anyway. Rump. Swinging it hard in round 1. American start. A very violent feeling American start. Went in a bit of a circle there with those movements. Just jump out of the corner, jump out of the corner. Having fun. It's like a roller coaster. Every match with Foopy is like a roller coaster. Shield into bunker. Just wants to keep it safe. Space. Oh god, 2-2-B, but we're too menaced. That move has like a whole second of total duration and has no hitbox. 2-2-B. We don't block, we're C coma. 2C, 2C, edging across the screen. But Rump still has a small life lead, doesn't have to commit too much. Doing a little tasteful F Alco or Portress. Still not too much health getting regened here. I think if he just kept harassing with fireballs, if Foopy didn't shield, he would have done enough chip. My life lead, but in any case, we have life lead still regardless. 6-2-3-B. A, I mean both those would have been. Good night, Blob. I hope you have a good rest. I hope I have a good rest after this. I gotta be up in time for my dentist appointment, which is actually not until 3:30 p.m. So I'm probably still gonna have some time to, like... That wasn't much of a mix-up, also. I'm probably gonna have some yogurt before going to bed after this. I've been getting into yogurt lately. I usually have like a liter of plain fat, low-fat yogurt a day with like some Cinnamon Toast Crunch and chocolate mixed in. I do like flavored fruity yogurts though, as well. Blueberry yogurt is pretty good. I imagine blackberry yogurt is really good. I really like blackberry ice cream. I'd have to... Ooh, we've got another Alco Air Tick though, nice. I haven't had one of those in a while, but I do like those. The fruit chunk yogurts in general are good. But you're making me want to go ahead and buy fruit yogurt now too, on top of my plain yogurts. Interesting shield. Oh, we are just getting maniacal with it now with the air throws and everything. Rump is feeling himself. Foopy having a hard time getting his hands on the rump though. Never mind. Dead. No! Yet, Max, he had no reason not to just go for the kill. 2-3-6-C! Foopy, no! Okay, Foopy. Foopy, okay, we're good. I'm completely fine with eating a whole container of blackberries. When it's, like, cherry season, my grandmother has a cherry tree in her backyard. And she gives me, like, an entire big basket full of cherries. Because the cherry tree just produces enough that you can make multiple baskets full. And I think there was space in the corner. We could have gone for an extra left-right off of that. And I usually just eat the entire big basket of cherries in like 2 days. I agree. 3 hours is like an underestimation. Trying to go for some comedic shields once more to no avail. Blue fire, what's the mix? Double air dash. One of the tricks to keep in mind against characters that can do multiple air dashes to try and catch you crouching early is you just don't want to do any like instinctive, like timing-based low blocks. If you see one air dash, like yeah, don't do that. Just keep in mind that there's extra landing recovery off an empty air dash. So after you see an air dash, there isn't really an empty low threat. Like you can get hit by like a gaslit overhead into low against characters that can like charge their air normal, but like this character doesn't have chargeable air normals, so if you oh my god. If you see one air dash, you can just keep blocking high until there's either a button or another air dash. And then if they're not F-Moon, you might have to like just block high again. We'll see. Usually those are reactable-ish. We've been seeing some good low-profile 2Cs from Foopy to catch these attempted lowish orb sets. And Rump took the second game, right? Yep. Really now? Okay. And we just fly at Foopy with Jump C. The sword of Archangel Michael coming down from the heavens, and we tech forward into 214C into his face. If we just saw the sword from the heavens, that was a fucking demon maneuver from the pit of hell. And we could have gotten the proper combo. Oh no! Did we like fuck up an attempt at doing jump 8? Hold 4, that happens to me pretty often. Oh, confirm off that jump C. This is the most violent FT10 I've run in a while. You sort of just trying to beat the shit out of each other through whatever means they can. I really feel like I'm watching a planar battle between these two. The fate of the universe depends on this. But only one player seems to have much in the way of mix-ups. Honestly, if I was Foopy, I'd probably just change the stage. Rump's color does blend in slightly with the background. I'm also just not really a huge fan of this stage in general. Like, it looks kind of cool at a glance, and then I start like actually playing the game for a bit, and I realize I should be playing on a different stage. This stage, his camo factor will always stick in my mind at TSB in 2020, though, where Milky J played the like blackest narrow color, and the Monders and I think the Projector as well were like darker than usual. So Narrow just completely blended in with the background. God, why? Got a little micro dash into that too, and we keep going for an early air car. I wonder if that's in order to get like better Oki mid-screen. That's very minus. Can the Alco knowers in chat tell me if low air throw has like some needy ability if you do it off mid-screen or something? Some more health. Oh my god. Shit is just happening in this set. Not really okay. Rump just quirky like that. Please pick that up with 2C, you get considerably better damage. Whenever I watch Foopy play, I feel like I'm watching an amalgam of like every high-level Coma I've seen, but without like any of their combos. Like, the execution isn't all there, but like every demonic play. Like the aggressive jump A-ing from Inami. Like almost perverse parody of some of Skeleton's shield habits. I'm not saying this is like derogatory though. It is kind of beautiful to watch. It's like I'm watching a John Woo movie. Adrenaline pumping stuff. Yep, the LGNA metagame right here. Coma and Alco. Even before these two characters got all that popular in NA, I always like kind of associated these two with each other due to certain like shared quirks. Like, they both were first playable in Act Cadenza. They have some similar hurtbox quirks. They both have slow wake-up timings. They both have tall, thin heat boxes. They're both among the few characters that Sheik unfortunately does not have sex with in the VN. And said like figures from his past. No DP, no avail. What's the mix? Very high double air dash. Fortunately gets blocked, but we just don't block long enough. Rump is up 5 games now. The Maniac. Maybe I should be banning this guy from 3A. I thought that was a fairly seeable same side, but Rump apparently disagrees. I can absolutely believe that they made your go-to groomer in Carnival Phantasm. Why did we set Orb there? That was a confirm. No, you can't air throw. You can't throw there, especially if you do empty air dash attempting to throw. As I said before, empty air dash gives you extra landing recovery. Did shield after that? Maybe he's an AD thrower. It was just mashing AD like his life depended on it. I don't know why they're playing on this dark ass stage. I should mod stages on my Melty. There's definitely some stages I could do with just never seeing again. Okay, we got a shield. Probably would have been better just 2C against that orb set, but you have your turn regardless. Which just confirms orbs just have not been doing him much good so far. We've just been seeing a lot of reward cappage throughout this, due to Foopy not doing the most optimal confirms and going into Rekkas pretty quickly in pressure. And even when he's getting shields off, they're pro-rating enough that it's not resulting in too much. Like, a shield pro-rate command grab, okay. It's like 1k into not too much OP so far, and we just did a minus slider into DP. Foopy didn't even try getting his turn back, he tried being kind of respectful. And Rump killed him anyway. Tries doing a shield bunker to probably deny that upcoming orb. A little too slow though. Coma 5A just barely too short to break that one. Trying to air shield. There weren't even many options he would have been able to do out of that shield due to not having a meter. Should he have not gotten EX? I mean, even if he got EX, he was facing the other way, so this option would have still been kind of ass. Okay, Rump is around from winning an LP exhibition now. 2B hits the wrong way. That's death. No! Pretty sure 63B would have worked. Doesn't matter. Oh no! It might be Foop over. Might have thought there was space in the corner. Maybe just expected to block high instead of get whipped into 2A. Dash up low shield, why? Okay, I do like using 2B there. Furious trying to destroy that orb. This DP's again. Rump just has no fear at this point. Oh no. I think going into 2C Rekkas would have advanced him out of that orb's reach and given him high enough hitboxes to break the second orb. Like, damage aside, Foop is also just missing out on the utility of better confirms could be giving him due to, like, the advancing factor, the increased corner carry to run better pressure. Instead he just keeps doing tickle damage, and the Rump is just too fast to be harmed by, like, yeah. I couldn't think of another low damage descriptor after my bad ass choke. I'm surprised I haven't been making more ass chokes while commentating someone named Rump, honestly. And I might only have 2 games left to pull more of them. We see Whisk, but we don't punish. That's the mix. Mix up with fun jump a 2A. No counter hit. This might be the most I've seen C Coma get out-rewarded in a match. Oh no, you jumped. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. Fuck, is Rump at 9? Oh god, Rump is on exhibition point. Foopy's got his command grab though. He's nearing max. The rump has his turn again. Expecting the other one too much, he could have just kept going into crouching moves. Oh no, we got Menace, but we didn't have to! The orb already broke! Good chase, catching the landing. Oh no. Wait! I thought that was just gonna counter Foopy into Rump's combo. Foopy on a pixel and a dream! No confirm though! You could have done 236B and killed. It's okay though, Foopy is still in it. He has the chance to shatter Rump's ego into a million tiny pieces by denying the 10-0 and saddling up off of that, but now Rump has his turn. And Foopy's defense has been leaving a bit to be desired, but fuck it. If you're getting opened up by every blue fire anyway, just get hit and the scaling will be worse. I'm looking at a perfect so far, though. Oh, God. Okay, these slow hovers, Foopy has had enough of that shit. These DPs, Foopy has had enough of that shit. I would have DP'd again, honestly. Another one? Heat? Just throw him, though. 2-2C? Yep. Giving a little too much space. Oh no! You didn't have meter! That might have been the most stressful... that might have been like the most stressfully one-sided set I've ever seen. Holy shit. God, I might not be able to get much sleep before my dentist appointment now. That woke me the fuck up. Congratulations, Rump. Congratulations, Ryder. This is an Aoko day. Damn, I should have gotten an exhibition with C Aoko too. Then I could have covered every Aoko moon. Anyway. Maybe at some point I should do, like... yes, you're allowed to change stage. If there's something, like, bugging you during a match, you have every right to, like, go to CSS and stuff. But as I was saying, something I want to do at some point, too, is, like, run one exhibition between two C-Moon players, one between two F-Moon players, and one between two H-Moon players, and have a counter for each of those. Like, I can do an IH robbery counter for the F-Moon exhibition, a bunker counter for the H-Moons, and a heat counter for the C-Moons. I might make that, like, my next, like, exhibition theme. I haven't done themed exhibitions in a long time. But, overall, I think that is it for tonight. Again, beginner tournament in February 2nd. Click that if interested. And is there anybody I can raid as I begin to wrap up? Yeah, I'll raid Team Spooky. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for playing. And we'll see you possibly next weekend at Boston Locals Z-ness.